Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of How to Be a Bitch. I'm Dr. Bitch, and I'm here to help you gain your confidence back and have every guy run after you. Enough with the good girls. Let me turn you all from good girls to bitch. So today's topic is men testing women. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button below, and ring the bell so you get notified for the future videos. There are many times that a man will test a woman just to see how she will react, in order for him to get more information on how to treat her. Men immediately put women in two categories: the good girls or the bitch. A good girl is someone they can have sex immediately, they can take advantage of, they can be disrespectful, but she will do anything to keep the relationship, and at the end of the day, they don't even remember her name. As opposed to bitch, nobody can forget a bitch. She is bold, she is different, she is difficult. And yes, they will say bad things about her, but deep down, they want her like crazy. Men are turned on when you say no to them, when you set your boundaries. So let me tell you a few things that they do and how you should react in order for you to be a real bitch. The first thing that they will do, especially in the beginning of the relationship, after they ask for your number, I have to make a parenthesis here. We do not ask a man for his number. He has to do the job. He has to chase. I'm saying this for all the new subscribers that have done this in the past. So if a man asks for your number and then he doesn't call you for a week, he does this on purpose. He wants to play hard to get, especially in the beginning of the relationship. They don't want to show you that they have feelings, that they are sensitive. They don't want to show you how much they like you. So in the beginning, they will act a little weird. So if he asks for your phone number and then he calls you 2 weeks later, you are never supposed to be like, oh, I thought you forgot me. Why did it take you so long? Never. You should be very cool, calm, and collected. George, let me see. Oh, George, yeah, now I remember. How are you? And that's it. And once you hang up the phone, you don't call him the next day. You can ghost him a little. Don't show him that you were thinking about him all the time and that you were waiting for him to call you. Stay focused on your life, on your friends, on your job, on your hobbies. You have a life. There will be times while in a relationship that a man will do that on purpose. They want to attract your attention. They want to see that you react emotionally, because every time you react emotionally, they are in charge. They feel that they are powerful, and this is the truth. Every time you react emotionally, they have the power. The strongest person in a relationship is the person that is able to control their feelings. Avoid emotional reactions at all costs. So if he intentionally doesn't call you for a long time, don't come off as needy or nagging, like, where have you been? Nothing like that. Just remember, if he ghosts you, you should ghost him too. So if you took him a week to call you back, you should call him back after 2 weeks. It is always tit for tat, and you need to double what he is doing. For example, he didn't call you for 2 days, you shouldn't call him for 4 days, and so on and so forth. The second thing that can happen is that he may say something really, really bad. He may make a bad joke just to see how far he can go with you. So if he tells a joke that makes you feel uncomfortable, never be afraid to show how you feel. You set the boundaries. You can go like, I'm so sorry. I don't think this is very respectful. I don't talk like that. This has to be your answer. This way, you set the boundaries. You make him respect you more. You make him see where you draw the line. You make him see that you are not a good girl, that he cannot play with you, that if you don't get the treatment that you want, you're out of there. And there are also these times, okay, this is a big issue, when they talk about other girls just to make you jealous, or when you are out having a drink and he is staring at other girls. This is 100% disrespectful, but this is how you can deal with it. If he talks really nice about a girl, the first thing that you need to do is to talk nicer about the same girl. So if he goes like, Cindy is so smart, she is dressed so nice, you can go like, oh, 100%, I totally agree with you. I like her so much. She has the best body, the best hair. She looks so polished. And you will see that he will be pissed because he didn't reach his goal to make you emotional and to annoy you, so that he is in control of the relationship. That's the first thing you can do. If he continues talking about another girl, the second thing that you can do is to start talking about another guy. So every time he goes like, when I went out with the guys, there was this girl. It's so funny, actually. She was hitting on me all this time and I was not paying any attention to her. And then she went crazy and she started acting weird and she approached me. She was very good looking. Right away, you stop him and you're like, oh, you know what? I totally understand how you feel. I have this guy at gym. He's very tall and very muscular. He has the best body. He is a personal trainer and he can stop talking to me all the time and asking if I need something. So helpful. He is very good looking. I wonder how many hours he works out every day. Let's see how he feels now. Let's see how far he can go with his own game. I have a video, you can find it somewhere here, about how to make him jealous. I have some very, very good ideas there. The thing is that this is not classy. When you deal with a man that mentions other women all the time, that you go out with him and he is staring at other women, this is disrespectful. So you can try once, twice, 3 times to fix the situation with the tips that I'm giving you. But if you see that he continues doing that, then you should really see it as a red flag. It's another thing if a guy wants to test you, and it's a totally different thing if he really wants to check out other women all the time. Men that want to test you using other women to make you feel jealous, they know that this is not okay. They know that this is disrespectful. They just want to see how much power they can have over you. If it is just a test, you can show him how the game is played by the tips that I'm giving you. But if it is not a game, and if it is who he is, so if this continues, you can tell him that, you know what, I don't feel that this is very respectful. I can see how you look at other women. I think that you really want to go out there and have more experiences in your life, so you're free to go by me. Who am I to hold you back? It was really nice meeting you, but I'm looking for something else. That's it. Another thing that men can do to test you is to talk about marriage and kids. Oh, I want to be a father one day. I want to get married. What do you think about marriage? You want to get married and have children? No man wants to get married and have children. They just fall in love with the bitch, and the bitch wants to get married and have children, and they do what she wants to make her happy so that she doesn't go somewhere else. He is very used to having women around him talking about marriage all the time. So here is where you need to be different. So you can go like, well, I'm not negative when it comes to marriage, but I haven't found anybody that I can imagine myself being married to. And then change the subject. Never respond very negatively when you talk about marriage. This is not good either. You can never go like, oh, I hate marriage. I don't want to get married, because it is fake. It shows a lot of emotion. And when you don't care about something, you don't carry a lot of emotion. So it's better for you to come off as somebody that really doesn't care about marriage. Another thing that you can do is start talking about his ex-girlfriends. Are you gonna stay there and listen to him talking about his exes? No way. So you go like, you know what, I think it's a little boring to talk about the past. I mean, if you start talking about your exes and I start talking about my exes, I really don't know what's the point. You really want to talk about your ex-girlfriends? You should call your best friends. I think they can help you more. And then change the subject. Never listen to BS. If you don't like something, you have to say it. Don't be afraid to say things that he doesn't like. Don't be afraid to argue. And if you do that day one, this will save you time in the future. Another thing that you can say, especially in the beginning of the relationship, is what are you looking for in a man? Beware. That is a very tricky question. You are not supposed to give a lot of information. You keep your thoughts to yourself. Let him do the talking. Let him expose himself. You should keep your things very private. So you never go like, you know what, my dream man is like this and like that, and I want this and I want, because he's gonna use this information in the future against you. He doesn't need to know a lot of things about you. So you can simply answer, I really don't know what I'm looking in a relationship, but I will know once I see it. What about you? Let him expose himself. Another thing that he can say to you, and this is something that most feminine men do, is to go like, what do you have to offer in a relationship? The only answer that you can give here is, oh, I'm so sorry. I think that women ask this kind of questions to man. You know, I'm a little old-fashioned when it comes to relationships. I really don't know what to tell you. It makes me a little uncomfortable. I'm so sorry about that. I'm used to traditional man, strong man. Did somebody just punch him in the face? Women have nothing to offer. Women are not supposed to be interrogated as to what they have to offer or not. Men offer things to women. Women give birth. Women have been oppressed for so many years by patriarchy. Women nurture and know how to love love and have so many feelings and protect their kids and protect everybody they love, they should never be asked what they bring to the table. Their own presence is a gift. Always remember, men want what they can't have. They are in love with difficult women, with weird women, with women that have a backbone. Be that woman. That was all for today. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to share it with your best friends, subscribe, hit the like button below, and leave your comment. See you on the next one.